There's something weird going on. Each of my videos seems to start earlier and earlier these days. Today is no exception. I mean, come on. And it's because I got back from Dubai to realise that loads of things have happened in the chateau. And they are really exciting, but they're also, in the interim, really uncomfortable. The work on the heating system's been carrying on, but well, I'll show you the problem. There have been some pretty big changes in the laundry room. This is where the boiler used to be. Yep, the old boiler is gone. And although it wasn't heating the whole chateau, it was at least powering the underfloor heating in the chateau, which meant that the dining room was warm, just the few rooms near the kitchen were warm. They are now freezing cold, and to make matters even worse, this is where the huge hot water boiler used to be, and that wasn't supposed to be going yet, but it broke whilst I was away. So the only hot water in the entire chateau comes from the tiny little boiler in the gardener's house, and that luckily powers the shower in the tack room. So we have one shower in the actual chateau, but it's in the room that the heating engineers are currently putting the new boiler flue into, so we can only use it before they arrive at 8:30 in the morning. So I'm going to go and have my shower. Oh, actually, first I have to show you the space age arrival. These babies have arrived. I presume they're the circulators for the heating system, probably one for the chateau, one for the underfloor heating. I mean, it's guesswork at this point. I haven't had a chance to speak to Nathan since I got back, so I'll be able to explain much more to you today, but they look like circulators to me. The really nice thing is that they are the only pieces of heating equipment that are going to stay inside the laundry room. So the plan is to box them in with a huge cupboard around them. And then we've gained all this space to have proper cupboarding for the laundry room, which is going to make a huge difference in here. Finally, it can look like a pretty French laundry room and not some kind of submarine command centre. In the morning, the ground is still covered in frost. It's very beautiful, but very freezing. All of the bulbs that Pavlina's been looking after are in flower. These are so pretty. These are the wild tulips, and they'll be planted out in the garden after this. But now they're all closed. I'll show you again later in the day. As soon as the sun comes out, they open up. They're gorgeous. You can see that the beds in the courtyard are really filling out. All of the alliums are coming up. It's wonderful to know that quite soon it will be full of flower and lavender. And I'm not sure you can see what with all of the fairy lights around them. All of the trees are in bud. It's actually quite funny because the buds look a little bit like the fairy lights. Anne-Marie finished doing the fairy lights in the courtyard. They go all around the entire courtyard now. It's really like a little fairy tale in the courtyard. It's really very chilly though. I've got to cut through my mother's apartment into the tack room, where you can see that there have been a lot of changes here as well. And this is the area that the flue will be coming through from the boiler downstairs in Anne-Marie's workshop, straight up through the mezzanine and out the roof. It's quite frustrating because in a chateau, it's not so much 3 steps forward, 2 steps back, which I think I could deal with. It's more, you have to start off by going 753 steps backwards before being able to go 754 steps forwards. Thank goodness for this bathroom. We are saved. That feels much better, and I made it before the builders arrived, though I have to say, stepping out of the bathroom, it is a bit of a worry because we have got our first guests arriving in 3 weeks. And I don't think we've even got the hole down to the boiler yet. Let's go down this way and I can show you what's been going on in the maintenance room. Oh, scrap that, it's locked at the bottom. I spent quite a lot of my time going round from one door to another in this place. I'm clean, I have tea, I have a hedgehog, I'm ready to start the day. Oh, looks as though I've made it in the nick of time. Everyone started to arrive. What on earth that can be? Hallelujah, I think it might be the new water boilers. I'd been told we wouldn't be able to have water for another couple of weeks, but now the boilers have arrived, maybe it's going to be a bit quicker than that. Yeah. I saw that the water tanks have just arrived. Yeah, get some hot water back in the chateau. When do you think we're going to be able to get hot water? Hopefully by the end of the evening it should be all right. Oh my goodness, I was not expecting
back to have a nice warm shower. Oh
yeah, I managed to have one in the tack room, but yeah, it's not ideal.
Not in your bath.
So can you tell us a little bit about the space age transformation of the laundry room?
Yeah, so these are the 2 modules. For this one here is for the underfloor heating. Yeah. And then this second one here is for the rest of the chateau, the current installation, it's all in there. Yes. We then have 2 further ones in Anne-Marie's workshop. One to bring all the hot water over here, and then the other one to do the apartments. And the new radiators.
And they're all over in the maintenance room, the workshop. Because up until now, it's taken so long, obviously, just installing the radiators, and that doesn't make a big impact. But seeing these things arrive, you start realising...
It does make a big impression on everyone.
And the new boilers got here whilst I was gone, I hear.
Yeah, they're all arrived, ready to go.
Okay, I'm going to go and have a look at those now.
Yeah, we need to have a look at them together, yeah.
They're so massive. It's really sad seeing the poor Amory's workspace getting smaller and smaller. I can't believe the size of the boilers.
Yeah, the boilers are very big. So this is the big filter that we were talking about. So this will keep all the water inside all the chateau's central heating clean.
Oh, thank goodness, so we don't get that problem of the rust.
Magnetic filter in there.
Fabulous. Well, that was really important,
that bit. Two big boilers, 140 kilos each. So a total of 280 kilos rather than the 50 kilowatt heat pump that you had beforehand.
So that's quite a big difference. Yeah. That's some circulator. Is it even a circulator? I don't even know. I'm just saying nonsense.
So this unit and this unit over here go behind the two boilers to accumulate them into one. So there's no manual settings anymore. It's got a brain of its own, so it would tell it how many kilowatts it needs to be doing on its own.
This is completely crazy. I can't believe it's a bit of a dream come true moment. Well, no, when we turn it on, it will be.
Yeah, so we've got to wait for a bit, yeah.
How much longer do you think it's going to be?
I'm hoping the end of April, fingers crossed.
Okay, just over a month.
Yeah.
And then, of course, it's summer, so we won't need it. But nevertheless, I'm going to turn it on.
Yeah, definitely. You certainly need to use it just to test it out.
Yeah. Molly looks as excited as us. Aha, I can see Ombeline's here. Hello. Where is everyone? Oh, there's Pavlina mowing away happily. That's the baby mower because the other one's too big for it in between the beds here. So what's been happening out here?
So many things. Everything everywhere. I can show you if you want. It's my little...
I would love to see.
Wanna stop? So, right here.
Whoa!
That's a new bed. And
fabulous!
We have, first row is dill. Then is spinach.
Yes, I can see the dill, the little baby dill leaves. That's so cute. Yeah. Spinach.
And then that's the beetroot from September.
Yes.
And then we have turnips, yellow turnips.
I loved the turnips this year. They were so good. Is this the first mowing of the season?
I think it is.
Because there's actually quite a crazy amount of mowing. I noticed it's not just Pavlina down there. Kirsty's going crazy on the big mower. Oh, she means business. That is top speed. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness.
Over here you have garlic.
Yes.
On the exterior.
All the way around the outside, yeah.
And then in the middle you have broad beans.
Oh, well, I wouldn't have recognised those. I didn't know what they were. Okay, broad beans.
Yeah, broad beans. So all around you have garlic everywhere. In the middle, 2 row. And then broad beans.
My mother's going to love this.
This one is shallots and peas.
Yes.
Shallots, you
they're doing very well.
Like this, and you have peas. I put the peas over there because the sun is going that way. So if I did put them here, they will be giving shadow of the shallots.
And you've done the asparagus beds as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I did. I'll show you.
Which is, of course, the thing I'm most excited about. The thought of having more than one asparagus for a meal. That's the dream.
But we'll have to wait a little bit.
2 years, isn't it?
Yeah. This is the garlic from this autumn.
Okay, that's...
You can actually use it like this as well. Yeah, because you can eat it green. It's like a new garlic.
I didn't know.
It's really good. You can try some. Really, it's really nice.
Do you know what? I'll use some tonight.
Okay, cool. And that's your... two beautiful beds.
Beautiful asparagus beds.
So I did put those little sticks to know where actually I did put the heads.
Yes. But in 2 years, we'll be laughing.
Yeah, you'll be having shoots everywhere.
And look at the shoots of the clematis.
Yeah, they're pretty.
Yeah, we're going to have so many flowers soon.
And here, in between the carrots from this autumn, I don't know if you see, there is a line of radish.
Oh, radishes!
Yeah, radishes.
Well, that's Nick's favourite. Yes. But I can't believe the difference. I've only been gone a week. How has everything just suddenly sprung up?
I don't know, maybe magic.
We're just looking at all of the little shoots in the greenhouse, and you just said something amazing.
Yeah. So here we have a new variety that I didn't try yet. Brussels sprouts, but they're actually red. So we'll have red Brussels sprouts.
No, I didn't know that existed.
Me neither, actually.
Red Brussels sprouts.
But they're doing well, and yeah, they're growing fine.
Imagine Christmas with red Brussels sprouts. That's what we need.
It's super pretty.
I saw you going past so fast down there. You're a menace on that thing. Do you think you could beat Mummy?
Definitely.
Oh, I can see a little bit of a time trial coming up.
No, I don't think I could. I can't hold a candle against Isabel. Yeah.
How's everything been going?
Good. Yeah, we've just hit crazy busy season. So.
I can see everything has suddenly decided to grow all at the same time.
All at the same time. And the dandelions are like that, and the grass is like this. And
yeah.
Okay.
But you and Pavlina are on it.
We're a team, aren't we? I think she's having a little bit too much fun though, so no.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, who wouldn't love going round and round that pot?
It's like Alton Towers.
Yeah, it's as close as we're going to get to any kind of attraction. Fabulous. Yeah. It's looking so good. I'm loving it. It's made me really happy coming back, wandering around and seeing all of this.
Glad.
I can't go back in without seeing the chickens. And there is a rumour that somebody is sitting on eggs. So let's go and have a look. Nancy, I did hear that Silkies made very good mothers. Is that what you're doing? Oh, I do hope so. It'd be lovely to have little chicks. Count Dracula on eggs. Who'd have thunk it? Oh, darling thing. The Lord of Darkness, looking after a brood of chicks. I guess maternal instinct can strike in the most unlikely places. The sun's come out and the tulips have opened. See the difference? And then tonight they'll all be completely closed up again. Love the way you always do the sign of the cross on the bread.
Maybe not.
I know, it's our grandmother.
And Mama, well, Mama does it all the time.
Are these all our eggs?
Yeah.
And today is a very exciting day. Now, calm down. I know it's a lot to take. It's Cress Day. No, Cress. Cress. Thank you, Pavlina. Our friend Kim brought a little kit for cress, and Pavlina has been growing it and didn't want to eat it without me whilst I was in Dubai. So it's been waiting all this time. We can finally have the cress.
Who likes the quinoa?
No, not me.
Nobody likes the quinoa? Oh.
Okay. The salads from the garden, the parsleys from the greenhouse. There, thank you. Yeah, this is very exciting, and I love the play on words. Did you see it? Camembert. You told me there was camembert.
I thought it was.
We had friends round for dinner, and they brought camembert because obviously you can only call a camembert if it's made in that region, and this is made in the Brenne, which is near here. So they've got a play on words, camembert. And I'm quite looking forward to trying that. Is that a tortoise? Did my eyes deceive me, or is there a tortoise on this camembert?
Yes, there's a tortoise.
Is that any sort of fable? A tortoise and a stork?
A stork.
Curran?
There's a tortoise and a rabbit.
I like to think of that regularly when I feel like we're not getting anywhere very quickly. We are the tortoise of the chateaus. We just keep going. Egg and cress.
Egg and cress.
It has to be, doesn't it? I'm going into the camembert. Ooh, quite oozing.
It's delicious. No, it's absolutely delicious. Wow.
And that's local.
Very creamy.
I'm so excited by everything that's happening in the garden that I've come to look up ways to use green garlic, because that was the thing that intrigued me the most, other, of course, than the red Brussels sprouts, but I mean, that's a given, but because we can try it now and I've never had it before. So it's saying here that yes, you can use all of it. All of the leaves, every part of it. So I'm going to use it tonight. I'm thinking of maybe a pasta recipe. Dan's coming around for dinner, so I hope that everyone is going to enjoy vast amounts of green garlic. I don't know how strong it is. So I'm thoroughly looking forward to tonight, and especially because after that, Philip and I are going to snuggle up and carry on watching Gentleman Jack. We watched the first episode when we were in England on my way to Dubai, and I was so well behaved. I didn't carry on watching it in Dubai because I knew that Philip would want to carry on watching it with me. But in France, we wouldn't usually be able to watch it. But luckily, because of NordVPN, we will be able to. And NordVPN have very kindly offered to sponsor today's video with an ad. Now, many of you will have heard me talking about them before. I'm really passionate about them. I only accept sponsorships from companies that I really believe in, and Nord I've been using for years, long before they approached me for sponsorship. The reason I originally chose NordVPN is that it's been proven to be the fastest VPN on the planet. And for those of you who don't know what a VPN is, it masks your location in the world. So you can be using your mobile phone in Dubai, for example, as I was recently, and make it look to the website that you're using as though you're in the UK or France or the US, wherever in the world you want to be. Actually, when I first got NordVPN all those years ago, I was mainly using it just to watch TV, but that's changed a lot now. Now I mainly use it for online security. I'm so much more conscious of that than I used to be, because NordVPN is far more than just a VPN. Their threat protection protects you from malware, trackers, or annoying ads. And in this day and age, it's really important to know that NordVPN take online privacy extremely seriously. They will never track or share your data, and it's all protected by next generation encryption. And the best thing of all is that you can connect with just one click. If you'd like to try it for yourself, then go to nordvpn.com/Chateau Diaries to get an exclusive deal, and it's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. Okay, I'm going back to my garlic. I found a whole website talking about the benefits of green garlic, so I'm getting really excited, and I think I'll pop out and get some in time for tonight's dinner. Oh, Thor! Just as I was coming out to get the garlic before cooking, oh no, he's going to put it down just before I can get around. He never lets me look. Thor, thank you. Oh yeah, you're immediately going to turn your bum, aren't you? I used to think it was because he was a bit shy about his splendour, but I actually think it's because he's even prouder of his bottom. He really won't. He does not like me going to look at the front. What, Thor, why? Now, I know it's a lovely bottom. I can see that. I don't know who you're trying to impress. There's just two cockerels there, and they are not looking impressed. Right, for the garlic. Perfect. I'll choose quite thin ones because I think it'll make them nice and tender. I wish you could smell these. Even from here, there's this delicate garlicky scent coming from them. What's happening?
You know what's happening. I've talked to you about this. It's the music room today.
No.
Today is the day of the music room.
Oh my goodness.
So this cabinet we've already moved, Kevin, Amory and I, from there to here. The thing that was here is gone.
I'm feeling unsettled. So this is for the piano?
Yes, the piano's going to go right then.
From the marquee? So it's coming from the marquee to here. I'll admit that when you talked to me about the music room, I think it went in one ear and out the other.
Just like music. No, the piano that's still on the landing, which should have been moved back ages ago, we couldn't find a company.
Yeah.
So now it's going to be the four of us moving that one into the marquee.
Okay.
Only after Kevin has finished doing the plasterwork here that Ian didn't manage to do.
Oh, yes, of course. But I'm really distracted because Jared has done a beautiful job. Jared's made a cover for the billiard table. Isn't that gorgeous? So I got distracted there by the billiard table cover and Jared's general brilliance. Jared's gone back home now, but he'll be back really soon. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, made out of the old curtains that used to be in this room. I love it.
They match the curtains, the cushions up there. Those two cushions that are on the window seats.
But also what I love the most is that the red is so faded that it's getting close to the colour in the tapestry wallpaper.
I love that too.
Bonjour, Kevin.
Coucou.
Ça va aller, je crois, ça va pas trop lourd. This is my first radio. You're going to be all on your own.
Okay.
Yeah, so Kevin in one of that. If we lift it, and then start tipping it. Pourquoi je me mets là parce que c'est vrai qu'il va falloir forcer le plus. Laquelle? Ici. C'est là qu'il faut forcer. C'est parce que c'est tu pourras tirer comme ça. Allez, D'accord. 1, 2, 3. Try to put it on the legs.
Really nicely done.
Maria must be watching this like, no! But we're creating an entire music room for her.
Just for Maria?
Just for Maria.
Actually, genuinely, Maria, if you're watching this, it's true. It's so that we can have nice little musical evenings in the dining room, and then we can have the doors open and people can listen to Maria playing the piano when she's practicing as well. So it's going to be pretty lovely being able to hear the music over there. The job's been made quite a lot harder because we just can't get the pedals off. So it's going to actually move with the pedals.
Yeah.
That's your thoughtful face. That's your worried face. I know that face. I see it a lot.
I just love how my day evolves organically.
Yeah, What you want to do is carpentry. What you end up doing is, yeah, problem solving all over the place.
But Kevin, Philip, and DJ will get that. We'll get it in.
Maria will love you forever.
Well, we'll just make the seat legs a bit shorter if we need to cut anything off.
TJ's come here to help out, thank goodness, thank you. So, 4 men. You're mighty, my darling. But you're ready for the office. Oh. It's at times like this that I realise filming really is the easiest job.
So we just stand and see how we all feel. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, lift.
Oh, impressive.
Not so bad, actually.
Well, as they start their long journey across the courtyard,
we're not all going to fit through in one go.
I'm going to show you the radiators, because the radiators have been fitted into this room, and as you can see, they're inside Amory's panelling, and on the other side of the room you can see how they're finished because the grill's already in on this side. So the radiator's in there, and there is also going to be a new top made with a grill in the top so that all of the heat can come up, but that's for the winter that it's needed. For summer it will have a solid top which will have the window seat on. But we think that in winter people would appreciate the heat more than the window seat.
The sheets.
Yeah, I've suddenly got an emergency job more important than holding the phone. I have to bring the sheets across. I better run ahead of them. Yeah, no, we are doing very crucial, critical work. I've put the sheets down. Oh, well done. Yeah. This is a win-win situation for us, Philip, because our bed's directly above this room. We're going to be able to lie in bed listening to Maria play the piano.
It's lucky we moved it because I just noticed that these legs, the decorative bit was the wrong way around, like that, rather than...
Oh yeah, and that's just been sitting the wrong way around this whole time?
Yeah, on both legs.
You do have an eye for detail.
Okay, and 1. Yeah, to me. Yes.
Oh, nice.
No, not exactly light, I'll tell you that.
Looks as though it was made for this room. Thanks for helping with that.
No problem.
Can you tell everyone what you're actually here working on today?
Yeah, I'm here doing some remedial work on outside where somebody's put a gas tank. I'm just reconcreting a section that they've dug out.
Yeah.
Reconcreting that and then just recovering the actual road where they've dug it up and making it look back to normal.
Oh, fabulous. I'm going to come out and have a look at that later.
Perfect.
See you in a sec. Bye. It's such a pity that we have to have a piano in here, but until the Grand Salon is done, this really is the only other spot. But it would be nice if it could just be the billiard table and the sofa.
We already have a piano there, darling.
Yes.
You forget about that one.
Right. Too many baby grand pianos is a bit of a niche problem to have, but it is a problem that we have here. Let it never be said that I am not doing my share of the heavy lifting. Okay, I think we should keep the table in here for now because we tend to eat here a lot in the evenings. And I like working here actually because it's sociable and you see people walk past. We're thinking now that because there's a huge black sofa next to a huge black piano, we need to swap the sofas around. This one and this one, because that's much lighter, so it'll make that side of the room lighter. It's going to balance the room a lot more. It's just musical chairs in this chateau.
Musical sofa.
I think that's a way better balance in the room. And I like that there, underneath that painting. You two are so similar. Honestly, I turn around, you're both doing exactly the same thing. It's nice to see the hole disappearing. So that's the new gas tank. And of course the pipe came all the way along here and into Amory's workshop, which is now just swamped with huge bits of equipment. TJ's back in the mini digger, just removing all of the soil that was left behind when they put the gas tank in. So that's going to go around to the new part of the garden. I love it when it's all go in the chateau. It just makes me feel things are moving forward and we're finally making some headway from those 723 steps back.
Just let you know, the hot water's back on, so it should be good. Another 4 hours, you'll have your hot water back.
4 hours, you think, to heat up? Oh, because they're so massive. Can I have a look at them?
She's got 300. Yeah, come and have a look.
Oh, this is the moment we've been waiting for. So this is a temporary place for the tanks, isn't it? They're going over into Amry's.
We'll move them over to Amry's, so they'll be next to the boilers.
So this is bigger. Combined, they're bigger than the previous one.
Yeah, so here you've got two 300-litre tanks. Before you just had one 500-litre tank, sorry.
Yeah.
So what we can do now, you have the option of just heating 300 litres when there's no guests.
That's actually really good. And maybe if we find that that's not enough, I felt it was a bit tight before, we can always add another one.
Yeah.
Just for the height of summer.
Yeah.
But it should be okay, actually. Are you liking the new music room? I put you off. You enjoying it in here?
It's great. I think Maria's going to love it because from here you can just see the entire room. If that door's open, you can see through to the dining room.
I love it. I'm getting on with the garlic to, it has to be said, the cutest, most adorable sight in the world. It seems that half of my table is now a home office for Philip and Dan, working together, staring lovingly into each other's eyes over the table, both editing.
We've got each other on video as well. This is the corner of the screen. It's the only warm room. Well, warm.
Oh, hey, well, I thought it was my company.
Sure, let's go in there.
Poor Pavlina's just told us that she's far too exhausted to come downstairs, so I'm going to leave some food on the side of her for later. But Natty and Amry aren't with us this evening because they've gone out for a romantic meal, which means that it's just Philip, Dan and me. Just the three of us. Has he had you helping with laying the table?
Yeah, well, knives and forks. That's all I was trusted with.
Okay, fair enough. I thought you were turning into Philip there for a moment.
No,
I was just
never.
checking.
Never, never, ever. IKEA plates or paper is my preferred.
You just wait till that chateau is up and running, Dan. You just wait.
Oh, they've got a shock coming.
I made mushroom pasta with all of the green garlic in it, and I was actually feeling pretty pleased with myself before Philip and Dan reminded me that neither of them particularly like mushrooms. Luckily, they both eat mushrooms, but I've basically made them their least favourite food by accident. Oh, we're going romantic, are we? Just the three of us. We can make it if we try. Okay, oh, we've got the pasta bowls. Actually, that is quite exciting. All right, I'll take these through. I'm going to put the pasta straight onto them.
All right.
Ta-da! Oh, nice touch with the peacocks, Philip. How are you feeling the new Salon de la Musique?
It's very elegant, yeah.
We can have a whole name change.
It'll help the taste of mushrooms go down better, the piano being there.
Look, I've said I'm sorry.
It's fine, I was just brought here under false pretenses, that's fine.
Well, you promised an edible dinner.
Yeah.
Ah, Philip, you shouldn't have told him it would be edible. Cheers to the three of us. Okay, night-night, lovelies. I'm going to let you stay up because I need a long, hot bath.
Okay, well, thanks for being done.
Good night.
Night-night, sleep well.
Girls when the baths run.
You weirdo. Thank you for joining us back at the chateau for another day of Lalande life, and an especially exciting one as finally we've got all of the huge boilers to power the new heating system. It is such a dream come true, and I want to say a huge thank you to all of our patrons who are making this possible. And today I'd like to say a special thank you to Scott Sen, Jennifer Shanks, Sharon, Rebecca Shorrock, Carl and Laurie Siebert and John Sinclair. Thank you, you're making all of our dreams come true. I cannot describe how wonderful it is to be here at the moment. Lots and lots of love to all of you who are watching. I can't wait to chat to you all again next week.